Welcome back to Football Manager 2024 Rebuilding Cologne. We find ourselves in third place, 1 point over Leipzig and a game at hand. A win here will guarantee us third place at the very minimum. We could potentially come to second, but I highly doubt that Bayern's going to end up losing by more than 10 points over the last couple games. If you're last with us, you would have seen that after beating Borussia, we then turned around and won 1-0. Asan getting the only goal there against Darmstadt. And then Freiburg, we won 2-1 with Curly scoring an absolute stunner. I will show you that one because it was a ridiculous goal towards the end and just at extra time too. I think the extra time is around 4 minutes, but they somehow ended up stretching out for at least another minute. So here is the finish by Curly. And just an absolute stunner that put us through. And we couldn't be happier with that finish. We then beat Dusseldorf. It was up 3-0 at one point. Then we made a full-fledged change. And then, unfortunately, they did come back within 3 minutes of each other. But we still managed to hold on for the victory there. We then beat HSV as well, 1-0. And then Mainz, we end up winning 5-2, which was pretty decisive as well. A quick look at our finances. We are around 12 million in the hole, but I think that's to be expected with everyone in the Bundesliga. I think that's how they play out. They kind of get the money at around this mark, and then they end up slowly losing it throughout the season, unless they end up having sponsorships, which we don't really. We just have the merchandising, and we have to bank on players sold. So I think we're going to have to focus that over the next little while because, I mean, clause-wise, coming in, we do have a decent amount of them, but I think that's kind of what our bread and butter is going to have to be throughout this whole season, is just going to be adding in as many clauses as we can and then kind of just selling them whenever we have to. As you can see, there's a decent amount of them, a lot more in than out, which I do like, and we only have 2 more payments on Augustin, but his overall value has definitely depleted over the last little while. But he still does look like a decent Bundesliga player, but I think we do need to bring in competition for him next year. And then the funds for this end up ending as well, so we'll get around 2.5K per week. And then Lodka, we're probably not going to end up buying him anyway, so it won't really matter. I mean, he is 23. We could possibly use him, but I mean, we'll kind of have to figure that out towards the end. 2.2 depends on our budget at the end of it. And then obviously we're paying for Obis, but up until 2029, I didn't even realize how long that was. That is going to be kind of disappointing. I think that kind of disappoints the fee that we end up selling him for. I wouldn't be surprised if a lot of that just goes back on wages. But it's kind of how it's structured. Asan, we still have to pay $1 million for 3 years. And then Schmidt might get... or we end up having to pay $850 for Schmidt for 44 more appearances, but I think he's going to be more of a cup guy. We might even sell him before that runs out. And then Paul Wanner, I don't think we're going to grab him for 26 million. And then Wiper has a sell-on fee as well. But none of that really matters. I don't think we're going to end up selling Wiper for any time soon. But I do like the amount of clauses that we have, and we might even try and cash in some soon. One of the moves that we decided to do, though, where is he? Not even in. What the hell? Why is the clause gone? I don't know why the clause is gone for our guy. That's super odd. But we do have a DL coming to join us on loan next season. Just because I don't like how they're not really playing him that much. So we're going to try and take matters into our own hands and play him as much as possible to at least increase his value, and then hopefully he can kind of develop, because only getting 1.5 for him seems like an absolute waste. But let's jump to the Borussia game and see if we can manage to get a result there. And our squad for the match is going to look as such. We have Erbig in goal, Finkgriff, Hubbers, Killian, and Augustin there as our backline. Christensen and Martel as our mid, and then Asan, Darvish, and Thielman as our attacking mid. Trisoldi's going to get the nod up front. Asan, we're trying to kind of rotate him between midfield and attacking left, but as long as we have Christensen, I feel as though we might not end up doing. Actually, I might switch Manya in instead, but I don't have enough to rotate between most of the wingers anyways, but feels like Mania has a good track record against Dortmund, so we'll kind of test that out and kind of die on that sword if I made the mistake, but I think Hassan will be a pretty decent player at the midfield. We can always switch him afterwards if we have to, but our run against them has been pretty decent. We've tied 2 and we've won 1. We've only ended up playing them 3 times, none in any competition outside of the Bundesliga. So it'll be pretty interesting to see how well we fare with this. But it looks like Leverkusen is probably going to run away with the league as well. I think it'll be 2 seasons in a row that wow, that was close. That Bayern Munich are not victorious, but I mean the steady incline that we've had throughout this whole season does look good for next season, and just the slow rebuild for it. But if we end up dropping out of the 4th spot, that'll be kind of disappointing. I'd rather get a win here and kind of go all in on this win, because if we can manage to get the win here, then it doesn't matter what happens with our next match. We can kind of rotate player youngsters as well, because we can't drop further than 3rd place, and I feel as though we can't really go higher than 3rd as well. So it'll be pretty much settled for the last game, which I do like. So we might as well kind of do that. I don't know who we're going to end up getting rid of next season, but I'm kind of open to most offers for most of our players. Apparently Augustin's wanted as well, but I don't feel as though Hoffenheim's going to actually put up the amount of money necessary for us to want to get rid of him, because there's no way I'm taking a loss at a player that's still developing pretty decently. And he doesn't do that bad, but between him and Kovacs, they can definitely fill that role for now. 2 shots, 2 on target, but our XG is not looking too promising. We do get a free kick here. Gets turned away. Thielman with it. Gets the rebound here, and then Kobel just gobbles it up. No problem, though. It does say play for set pieces, but I don't know if we really want to do that based on what we just did. But the surprising team is Augsburg in 7th and Wolfsburg as well. I would have thought that like Stuttgart would have been there, and even the other Borussia might be in there as well. I feel as though they might give more of a nudge to some of your rivals to make them a little bit better than what they necessarily are, considering they did win the first season that we end up taking charge, which they definitely should not have won, considering they're all the way down in 12th place now. So definitely a mid-table team. But it looks like HSV, Darmstadt, and Dusseldorf might all be relegated. HSV would be a nice one. Hertha would be an even better one. If Hertha ends up going down, then I'd be extremely happy with that. But like I said, this game does not seem like nothing really is happening so far. So we might want to make adjustment here. Don't want to take Darvish off, but so far no one's really performing. Let's put in Wiper instead. That'll be the first one. We kind of won't change anyone unless they get tired, but we're gonna give words of encouragement, because so far it's just been a very slow game. Okay, Darvish I guess now has to come off, and Bourier is gonna come in for him. Bourier's been clutch for us, and I'm pretty happy with that. Thielman not showing up in a big game. I don't like that. We're going to put in Wayner there, and then not sure who else we're going to end up switching, though. Kovacs could come in for Augustin. He's not really playing that great, and neither is Killian, but it's not really costing us at all. I'll leave it for now, and we'll probably make it a little bit later to kind of solidify it. But I wouldn't mind going for broke here. I guess as long as we don't drop points to them, there is a chance. And then I guess we just have to kind of focus on a tie against Leipzig. And just like that, we almost end up going down 1-0. Concede the corner. Oh, Almada, I forgot about him. I would have thought that they'd be a lot better, though. Turned away. Wiper with it, but loses it almost immediately. And let's Let's bring in some of the cavalry here. Martel now, Tired Olsen, and Christensen are going to come in for both those guys. And that's actually everyone. So let's go. Let's okay, let's see if they seem pleased. That's good. Oh, confirm sub. That'd be pretty bad if we end up canceling him. We'll demand more here, see if they end up doing anything with that. I'm not going to switch from positive until it's too late. And we'll go very attacking now. See if we can manage to get something at the very end. Mino with the corner here. Oh my god, crossbar by Killian. That was so close. Oh my god. That was absolutely... That's like the only chance that we really had. Almost finished by Wiper, but a free kick for being offside. 6 minutes extra time. At least we're fighting towards the end, but it does look like it's going to be too little too late. We're going to kind of have to accept this. As long as we don't concede here, because that would be that'd be even worse. And yeah, that's that's not testing us at all. Towards the end, and it looks like it's going to be the final minutes here. Decent result away from home, though. I will say that. Yeah, I'm okay with that. But it does give us a little bit of breathing room over Leipzig. Now, anything that ends up happening between us and Leipzig will be basically the consensus of it. As long as who does Dortmund play their last game? Dortmund plays Wolfsburg, so that that could be a toss-up. It's away from home as well, and there's a good chance. So we'll jump to that game as well, and let's see if we can manage to get a result there. And here's our squad for the Leipzig match. Pretty much all the same. The only thing that's different is Christensen's going to get the nod, and Hassan's going to go as left mid, and Wiper's going to get the nod instead of Tresoldi. Tresoldi will definitely come in as a sub, whether attacking left mid or as a striker. But regardless, I feel as though he's going to come in. And we're slight favorites for this game, so I do like the odds with that. But you never know. Anything can really happen with this. But like I said, a draw will guarantee us top 4, and I'm not playing for a draw, but I'd be okay with it. And if Wolfsburg end up winning, I will be even more happy because everything should stay the same if that is the case. Wolfsburg can't catch us anyways, and the only team that can is Leipzig and Dortmund. Wiper already injured. Oh my god. So Tresoldi is going to come in no matter what, and that is what we kind of have to do. So early on, though, it's so disappointing. I had a good feeling about Wiper, but it does suck that he gets injured so quickly. And regardless of what we end up finishing, it's been an amazing season, and we end up turning it around from a team that looked like we're destined to be fighting for relegation to be fighting for Champions League, and that is a huge difference between not only pay, but even just performance alone. And I do like our chances of being able to beat them in the cup, especially if we can hold them to a draw. If we can hold them to a draw here and Wiper's not injured for that long, I feel as though we do have a good chance. And we almost go down 1-0. So far, it's been all Leipzig in this game. And we do concede a corner. Wolfsburg up 1-0. Oh my god, it's happening. All we have to do is hold on now. And just like that, oh no, looks like it's tied. Tied right away. I was going to say, just like that, it looks like both Leipzig and Cologne are going to go into Champions League. Hassan now with it to Augustin. Oh my god, what was that? That looked like a toe punt if I've ever seen one on here. It does look like the goal might have been called back. So it might still be 1-0 for Wolfsburg there. That's offside. That's offside by a mile. It's offside by a mile. There's no way they don't call that. If they do call that, yeah, I was gonna say if they do call that as a goal, I will rage quit right now because you could tell immediately. Yeah, he had like 10 yards. Yeah, good thing that happened because I mean I don't like the fact that it's gonna give him confidence that they can actually score on us regardless. But so far, actually, now Borussia Dortmund's up on us as well. So we definitely need a goal here. Thielman doesn't go for the header. Augustin now with it. Just got to cross it in here. Tresoldi's not jumping for it. Finkrev, back to Finkrev. Oh my god, Finkrev actually scores. I don't think I've seen him score like that. I was questioning why they passed it back to him, and surely I was wrong. Yeah, goes to Finkrev. Darvish passes it out, and then just basically a one-timer, and nothing the goalie could do with that one. Bottom corner, and we are up 1-0, just like Dortmund. And all we got to do now is hold on. 3 minutes extra time, and Urbig just takes care of that, no problem. Oh, free kick anyways. And let's just get through this half. And Thielman now with it. We're going to kind of do the same thing that we did for the last game, is we won't sub anyone unless they're super tired. Asan now with it. Can we go up 2-0? Thielman can't get to the end of it. Augustin with it, but then gives up on it right away. Costello to Klosterman. Just put the pressure on. Still 2 minutes left. Just keep the pressure, guys. Don't let them get a shot off. I don't like how we are just before halves. And Urbig standing big on that one. And brings us into halftime. We're up 1-0. And I'm extremely happy so far. I think we're also leading in XG as well. They haven't really tested us other than the goal that was offside. And looks like we should be doing pretty good for this. Darvish now with it. Back to Augustin. That was a weird pass, but we get the throw in an advanced position. It's 9 shots, 4 on target for them. So never mind, they are definitely leading us in terms of XG. We do concede a free kick here. And Alma with it. I'm not even going to try and say Xaver. I guess Xaver. And we do get the ball back. Don't. Yeah, I was going to say Tresoldi offside. Don't wander offside more so. Darvish with it. Tresoldi with the header, but can't quite finish. He hasn't finished in quite some time, actually. And I don't really want to take off Darvish at any point today. Martel, definitely we're going to have to, because I see the way that he was looking at that tackle there, and he almost tackled him from behind. Darvish playing a risky game here, giving it back to the other team is Urbig. But still managing to show up when we need it, though. So I can't be too mad at that. Still only 3 shots, 2 on target. And it does look like it's going to be more of a defensive game for us. At least we're more balanced, though. And Thielman's going to have to come off especially. So we're going to put in Bourier for now. Son, I'm going to put in as defensive mid for now as well. We're going to put Mina up. Olsen's probably going to come in for him when we need it. We're going to kind of hold off on that, kind of leave most of our better players on at the same time, just in case they do get a tie. And we want to push, but Hassan almost immediately tired, and so is Darvish. And Urbig, oh my god, turns it away again. Still up 1-0. We'll hold off just a little bit. 4-4 for Borussia and Wolfsburg. See, I knew that they were going to be a lot tougher than what it initially showed. And we're going to make our subs sooner. So let's swap it off. We only have 2. So unfortunately, it is going to have to be a Son for that. We can't really rotate with our youngsters, though. Finkrev is also tired. Darvish, I feel as though you're going to have to hold on. Kovacs is the guy that oh, no, actually, Schmidt is going to come in for Finkrev. I'm okay with paying one more game for him. And I would normally switch him with Hubbers or something like that, but he is fully fit, and I would much rather him running as much as possible. Same thing with Darvish. I don't want Darvish running more than what is necessary. And I won't learn from them, or I won't end up making the same mistake that I made another time where I ended up praising how well we were doing and then immediately conceded 2 goals after that. It seems like a trap. You should never praise how your team's doing. Tresoldi, oh, misread though. Oh my god. And that is disappointing. Oh. Is it going to stand? Disallowed. Oh my god. It was a nice finish though. Holy. My heart just sank. Oh, thank god. There's no reason why it should have been open though. And we go into the 80th minute now. And another throw in an advanced position. Just don't let them shoot, guys. Good job. Darvish with it to Bourrier. Oh yeah, I forgot that Bourrier was on the right. I guess we could. Well, I guess we shouldn't swap him with Darvish now. We should have earlier in the game. Kanate turned away by Schmidt, already looking like an absolute genius. And Kanate now with it, just turned away once more. Good job, Augustin. And kicks way over. 85th minute, and it's still 4-4 for Borussia and Wolfsburg game. And Darvish now with a free kick. Gets turned away. Decent header though, but obviously they were ready for it. 4 minutes extra time. We're coming towards the very end. We just got to keep possession, but no, we can't do that. Obviously, Darvish send it up to Bourrier. There we go. To Mina. We lose it. We get it back again. And then Mina just go to the corner flag here. It's the only time I will tell you to waste time, other than probably our next game. And Urbig with it, 2 Hubbards. I don't know why we're one-timing passing it, but sure enough, that's what we have to do. Just keep possession. Don't lose it. Or get the corner. That's fine with me as well. And Borussia Dortmund up 5-4. So we definitely needed to win this game for us to be able to end up staying at the same spot. Gets turned away, and that looks like it's all she wrote. We managed to finish 3rd in the season, and let's see if we can manage to get a cup victory on top of that. And here's our squad for the final. We have Urbig in goal, Finkruff, Killian, Hubbers, and Augustin as our backline. Christensen and Martello are going to start for our mid. And then we have Mina, Bourrier, and Darvish as our attacking mid and wingers. And Lemperli is going to get the nod instead of Tresoldi. Tresoldi I'm not quite sold on. We're going to kind of give it time. He can always come in as a sub, but Lemperli at least has 2 goals in the cup race this season. And we're playing against a team that definitely has had our number of recent time. We do have the 1 win against them, so 3 wins, 1 tie, and 1 loss for them. And we have 4 wins and one tie, and hopefully we can manage to get at least another tie here, but they're going to come out swinging. And I mean, I probably shouldn't do cautious, but it feels though that's probably our best bet here. Martel gets it. Terrible clearance there. I don't know what he's doing. Darvish now gets it, so we're going to catch them on the counter. Lemperli there with it, but cuts inside. And I don't know what mine is doing. We gave you the nod to put you in, and you let the ball hit you because you don't know where it is. Concede the first corner in the 5th minute. And the guys that we need to watch out for are Almo. And yeah, they're going to score here just because of the diving header. Yeah, just wait for that highlight to end. The diving header is usually a tell. And I guess not this time. Urbig clears it. A good kick. Mina, obviously it ends there because we don't want to see him try and touch the ball there. But we do have some of our starters as reserves for this game, just because we want to be able to change things up at halftime. but might prove us costly here since we're already not showing up to this game, and I really hope this isn't going to be one of those games where we don't get a shot on target. They have 2 yellows so far, and they're controlling majority of the possession, but still no shots on target. I mean, I'll be happy going into half at level here, but we do get the corner here. No one can get to the end of it except for there, but somehow doesn't quite go on target. It's our first shot, but not an on-target shot. And then Borje is already unhappy, so he's going to have to get subbed at halftime probably. Might bring in Darvish as attacking mid there. I don't know what's going on there. We should have conceded a goal there, but we get a corner, and I'll take that. Darvish looks like he's starting to get tired, so is Christensen. And just go into half level here. I will... Oh my god. Corner kick. I didn't see anyone touch that, but I mean, I will take that considering he should have had an easy shot on target. Might even change our cautious approach at halftime. And luckily, I don't know what Borje is doing there. No pressure on him at all. So we get the corner here. We can go up before the half. Not with that, though. And 43 minutes in, and it looks like no one's going to get the better of each team here. We do get a corner just before the half. These typically don't score, though. But Killian manages to get it top corner. I still want to change our focus, though. Darvish is not playing as well as he should. And we might put him in as attacking mid. Take one good look at that again. Lemperli managed to cross it in. Maybe Lemperli was the right decision there. Not to second guess on anything. Yeah, let's we're gonna take off Borje though. Put Darvish there. We're gonna put on Thielman. And mine is still playing well, so maybe we leave him, but granted he did make that one terrible decision. Asan we're going to hold off on, but since Borje was not... I don't know what that was, but since Asan wasn't that happy, or not Asan, sorry, Mina wasn't that happy, we might end up taking him off, but Borje was the one that wasn't that happy. And we're up 1-0, same shots on target, Mina now with it. Can't quite find Darvish there. Who was there though? And already good tackle there. So thank God Mina was on. But that was still a bad pass there. Urbig, we managed to get it back. Augusta now just run down the line there. Do the overlap. There we go. Darvish now with it. Cross it in now. Find Steelman. Shoot it. And finally, Martel ends up putting an end to that. And we're up 2-0. Who would have thought? And now we don't got a coast, but we got to do a little bit better. Thielman, looks like Martel just took it from him, but at least someone shot it. So I'm extremely happy with that. And our El Capitan ends up managing to get 2 up on them. We do concede a corner though, so we can't be too excited about it. Urbig manages to get it, somehow bounces to him. And just kill time now. We're going to make our subs relatively soon. And I might keep on Lemperli though, to be honest. Because Lemperli's not that tired, and I'd rather use a sub somewhere else. Christensen's going to come off. Killian now with it. Finds, I mean, Mina looks like he dummied it to Finkreff. Now cross it and let's go up 3. Mina now with a shot. Oh my god, we get a corner here. And that's exciting. We'll probably make the subs after this this corner here. Mina looks like he's a little bit more energetic than Lemperli though. And yeah, we'll wait till 65th. Damn it. Konate now with it, and we're going to get overrun here. I don't know what Thielman's doing there. He just runs all the way back to his guy. Urbig manages to stand tall there, turns it away. Lemperli's only at a 6.9, despite everything. But Christensen Yeah, we're going to put in Asan for him. Yeah, we're going to do that sub now. Asan's going to come on for Christensen. Actually, yeah, we're probably going to do that. Mine is still good. So we're going to take off, I think we're going to take off Lemperly. For Tresoldi. Kind of leave it at that for now. I know Olsen can come on for Martel if we need it, and then we might want to look at switching our defense towards maybe the 70th minute, 75th minute. But 7 shots, 3 on target. We're at least leading them in terms of shots, though. But Asan now with it, I do prefer him as the mid. I know that our assistants put him on the attacking left mid several times, but I don't like doing that. And then Killian with a good tackle there. Keep possession. Oh my god. A good tackle, and then that happens. No pressure at all. So it looks like Darvish is going to have to come off. No pressure at all. And then that. That is ridiculous. Do we want to put in... Borier's already tired, damn it. Oh, he's carrying an injury too? Let's take a look. Let's look at Ivanov. Ivanov's 1.5 star. Let's look at attacking mid here. See who's the better decision. Him and Curly are virtually identical. I'm gonna put him in though. Let's put in Ivanov. And then we're gonna put in Olsen. Do we want to put... Actually, you know what? Let's put in Schmidt. Put him on for Hubbards. Even though I feel as though Killian's been the one that's been making the mistakes, though. But 78 minutes, now hitting the 80 mark. And I mean, we haven't... And it looks like they changed the formation. They're going more of a wing approach here, which should work out good for us. But still with 2 strikers on them. Mina now playing very well. Finds Ivanov. Oh my god, is this going to be a great decision though? Thinkroff now with it to Asan. Asan shoots it. Somehow does not get to the target. All we have to do is the last 4 more minutes here. And Mina looks like he's absolutely exhausted. So is Martel. And Augustin now with it. Just play it back. Play it to the keeper too, if you have to. Asan now with it to Schmidt. To Thielman. Good pass. To Tresoldi. Now finds Ivanov. Oh my god. Ivanov top corner. Probably the goal of the season if I had to pick one. Yeah, what an amazing counterattack. That was phenomenal. I can't even have words for that. Good pass by Asan. Amazing pass by Tresoldi. Great vision and great run by Ivanov. If that's how Ivanov's going to be as a striker, oh my god. And I mean, the gamble did work though. And we're doing pretty good. Martel is injured, but all we got to do is last. I'm not even going to take him off because he might not get the ceremonial part of this series if we take him off. So we'll just leave him on the ground there. And hopefully it's nothing serious. If it's a torn ACL, I'm going to be absolutely livid. But it looks like he should be able to come on. And that is it. That's all she wrote there. And we managed to win our first silverware here. 3-0. And Martel at least gets to hoist it. He probably wouldn't have if we took him off. And I don't know where I am in all this. Oh, I guess I'm all the way here. Managed to win trophy number 1. And I don't know what that qualifies for, but at least we'll be able to get the Community Shield as well. We'll get a chance of getting trophy number 2 next season, whatever the Community Shield would be for German. I'm not exactly sure what it is. But that concludes this season. Extremely happy with the result. Congratulations on the win. And we have 30 million to spend for next season. Killian is apparently the one that impressed for us, but I will say that it was definitely Ivanov for that goal for sure. Martel injured. Yeah, okay, only a tight groin. I'll take that all day. We get 2.4 million and 2.4 million. How much do we give away? So we're around 68 million there in the budget there. And we have around 29 million to spend, and budget-wise around the same. And I mean, we're already one of the top Canadian coaches. That is kind of sad, actually. Oh, I guess that was the one from Luton. So the Luton one's already the top one. And we managed to get at least top 4 there. Because this domestic cup means more than division cups. Oh, that's Russell as well. So we're gonna clear this whole thing. So not too bad. Paul Stalteri. Why does that name sound so familiar? Oh, he used to play for Tottenham and Mönchengladbach. That's probably why. But he's unemployed currently. We could make you a hero though. David Edgar as well. Managed to at least get our first trophy here. I'm sure the board's excited. Oh yeah, he scored too. That's what I'm doing. We're obviously the biggest overachievers. Underachievers are Bayern Munich, but we didn't end up playing them. And that looks like it should conclude this season. We will see you in Season 3, and hopefully can build on this success and manage to add more to the trophy cabinet and manage to actually push a little bit stronger in the Bundesliga as well and solidify ourselves in the top 4. But thank you for watching, and until next time.